Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I am so happy that you're here for today's video. This is one of my favorite videos to film of the whole year because we are going through all of my fall decor from my storage bins and we're just gonna take a look at what I have. I love to sort through and see what I want to use this year, what's still my style, and what I might want to go ahead and get rid of and sell or donate. So I have actually already done that. I have sold over half of my fall decor, but keep in mind we owned a home decor shop for 3 years, so I did accumulate a lot over the years. There are definitely a lot of pieces that I was not ready to part with and have held on to. But it's always great to do that before you start shopping, just to kind of see what you have and what you may need or what you may want to add to your collection. That way you don't overspend and overbuy in certain areas or categories, which trust me, I have been guilty of doing in the past, but I'm trying to be better with that each season so that we're not accumulating more than we need. Okay, let's start out with some of the newer items that I have added to my fall collection. So I have a couple of pieces that I have not yet shared in a haul. I grabbed a couple of items from the Magnolia fall collection, as well as just a couple of things from the antique store that I just haven't shared here yet. If you are wanting to see fall shop with me's or fall decor hauls that are current to this year and what shops have in stock right now, make sure that you check out the videos listed down below. I have several different fall shop with me's, from Kirkland's to Hobby Lobby. I've also shared some great Amazon finds for fall and some floral finds, so definitely go and check those out if you haven't already. I've only started playing around with one area in our home so far, and it's our piano right behind me. I love how it looks right now. I don't know if I'll end up going in and tweaking things, but really excited about it. All right, let's go ahead and dig in. Magnolia. I ended up grabbing some really cute things from there. I didn't go overboard. I didn't need much, but I really liked this vase and how it has a little bit of an aged look to it. It's got some cracking, and then it also just has a little bit of variation in color there. It definitely has some of that creamy white mixed in with like some grayish speckles, maybe a little bit of a taupey color. And I just love staple vases like this that I can use in my home year round. This one was so affordable. It was $22 and it's called the Marie Distressed Crackle Vase Tall, and I'll link this one down below for y'all. Next, I grabbed these berry stems and I thought they were so cute. I did do a little like online shop with me for Magnolia and shared that here on my channel. This was before I ended up ordering things, and I just couldn't get these out of my mind. I loved that they just had kind of that look where we're transitioning from summer to fall. So it's not like bright orange or those deep brown or golden colors yet, but you can definitely see on the edges of the leaves, they've got a little bit of like a burgundy. And then it looks like pomegranate, but I'm not sure I'm probably wrong. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they're really cute. So I'm excited about these, and I did grab 3 stems, and these were $14 each. The last item I grabbed from Magnolia is actually gonna be for our office, and it is gorgeous. This is like a wall sconce where you would put a little taper candle in, and it is stunning. Don't mind my empty mantle and my battery charger up there, but I just love the detail on this. The actual glass itself has like crackling to it, so it looks more vintage or aged, and I just think it's beautiful. This one was $48, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna do maybe like a little gallery wall in my office and incorporate this in there somehow. I heard a thud on the front porch and I'm so glad. It was like the perfect timing. I just got a delivery. Okay, I have never done this before, but I made a purchase from QVC. I saw Liz Marie Galvan's line that she has on there, and I've known that she's had one for a long time, and I've just never made a purchase. And I saw a couple of items that she had, and they were actually like discounting them to bring in new inventory. And I thought maybe now would be a good time. So I decided to grab a couple of things, just a few. This one is not fall specific, but you know that I'm in the middle of renovating our office. So I thought this would be great in there. Plus, I just love bringing the brassy, bronzy finishes into any of my spaces, especially this season. It just really screams fall to me. So this is just a little tabletop clock. It was affordable, so cute. I love how it just is simple and it just sits on the table. So that's gonna be so fun to incorporate probably on either my desk or some of the shelf decor that I have in there. And then I grabbed 2 of these throw blankets. These are so pretty. I'm not usually drawn to a checkered or a plaid pattern, but I loved how neutral these were for fall. So I'm actually gonna open it for the first time with you guys. Plus, these are huge. So this is just one, the other one's still in the box over there. This is a huge throw blanket. It is so cozy. And I love that it's a little bit, like it's in between a lightweight blanket and a heavier blanket. So it really is just like the perfect thickness for fall. I love that it has some tassels on both of the ends, and that taupe in the cream color just looks so pretty. I'm even thinking like one of them maybe I would hang on this wall behind me. Got some hooks on our board and batten wall. Thinking one would be perfect for the couch. So I'm really glad that I grabbed this, and I'm really glad that I grabbed 2 of them so that I can use them in different areas. And I probably will end up leaving these out year round. And then at the Depot at Gibson Mill, which is one of my favorite antique stores, I went to the Depot last week and grabbed a bunch of gourds. So I wanted just like a variety of all different shapes and sizes, and they all are dried. You can kind of hear the seeds on the inside, but I found so many good ones. So they ranged, the small ones were like $4 to $12, which is really affordable when you're thinking about something that's gonna last you for many seasons to come. I actually have some other gourds in a pile that I've spray painted, and then I have like a really big brown one that I've had for maybe like 3 or 4 years. So they last a really long time. I grabbed just a couple of other stems from there. These are the hops. And Target last year sold these in like more of a shorter stem and then like a taller stem that's not like droopy. Like they definitely had more shape to them, and you could put them in like a standing vase. These I thought would be really pretty to drape over like a gathering basket or maybe a hanging basket on the wall. They're really beautiful and they drape. Now, I don't think these are antique at all. A lot of the times at the antique stores, you'll find they're like maybe 75% actual antiques and then 25% new, because they just like to fill their booths and mix the old and the new together. I would not be surprised if you could find these somewhere like a Hobby Lobby or Michael's. So you could definitely keep your eyes peeled. If I find something similar this season online, I'll definitely link those for you. Let's dig in to some of my older pieces that I've been hanging on to for a while. I love decorating with old books year round, but especially during that like cozy fall and winter time, just combining them with like candles and, you know, vases and things that just like feel super cozy. So these two, actually all of these are from an antique store. These two I love so much. They're in great shape and it's just fun to read through these. And these two I also grabbed at an antique store. Love the coloring. We have a Theo, and so I thought that was really cute to find the book that said Theodore on there, and I just love these deeper colors. I have so many jugs, vases, pictures, you name it. So I just grabbed a few that were like close that I could reach for, but I've got even more. This is kind of just like my thing, especially when we owned House Holm. I would always have to keep one of each of the pictures that we released because I just love them so much, and I feel like they're just great everyday decor and you can incorporate them into your seasonal decor as well. This one is one of my favorites that we carried in our shop, and it's just like perfect for the fall season, perfect for Thanksgiving. So I'll probably put this one in the kitchen or on our kitchen table. I just love the coloring of it and think this one is just so pretty. I grabbed this one at Hobby Lobby and I love the aged look to it. It's such a beautiful one. They have this one in 2 different sizes. Make sure you go when it's 50% off. This one is $39.99, so I paid 20 bucks for it when it was on sale, and it's such a great one. This was an antique find and one of my favorites. This is a European jug. This one I paid a good bit for. I want to say it was like probably $70, 60 or 70. This was one I saved up for and splurged for just because I knew, again, I can use this year round, but how pretty to have out with some fall stems. I think this one's gonna be just a staple piece that we're gonna have out this year. And honestly, it has traveled all around my house. I've had this one in our bedroom and our cabinetry that we have, like some glass doors. I've had it out on our kitchen table. I've had it on our piano. So it really travels around and it's just one of my favorites. I also got these next to at an antique store, as well as the one that you see behind me that I've got my maple stems in from Hobby Lobby. I love just that taupey brown tan color to incorporate in my fall decor. And then I have another jug here. I love this one so much. So my hands are full here, but I'll give you a close-up. This one is so beautiful and kind of goes along with that big European jug that I just showed y'all. So I'm sure that I'm gonna end up decorating with this one too. This is a wooden riser that I bought from Magnolia Home. Trying to think, it was when we did our bathroom renovation. So it's been several months now. If they have it still though, I'll definitely link it. I highly recommend this. I am so impressed with the quality of this. So we've actually had this in our bathroom and I have had soaps, like our soap and lotion. I have 3 kids and so soap is dripping obviously all the time on these, and it's like still in perfect condition. I have not even wiped it down. So it's been no issue at all, but I thought it'd be really cute with pumpkin on top or a little candle. So I may switch things up and put something different in the bathroom and bring this out into our home to use it to style some of my little fall pieces. I also have this wooden riser, which was a DIY that we did. So we purchased this stool at Hobby Lobby. It was so affordable. I want to say it was around like $10 or $15, super cheap at the 50% off price. And then we came in and did a little like painting technique to it to give it this aged look. So it looks a little bit like those European milking stools, but definitely a little bit deeper and darker in color. Actually, it's really dusty. I'm sorry. I should have wiped it off, but it's like a walnut color and it's gonna be so cute to style my little pumpkins this season. 2, maybe 3 years ago, I found these at Target and they've been some of my favorite fall pieces like ever. I love them. They are like little jars. I guess the other one's almost like a little crock, and I love the shape. I think these are really pretty and that the lid comes off. I love the coloring. I think they are just the perfect little neutral pop and they pair together so well and they make for great like tabletop decor, kitchen decor, and just because they open up doesn't mean that you like actually have to put them in your kitchen. You can use them wherever you want in your house. And I also think that if you wanted to take the top off of this one and actually fill it with some stems, that could be a cute way to use this as decor. These were threshold pumpkins from last year. I've got 3 of them. I also have the smaller size and love these. Love the color, love the different shapes that they offered. This one was 15 and the smaller one was 10. And then they have like the baby one that was 5. And I just think them coupled together or thrown in a little basket or up on the mantle. I've done all the things. I really played around with these last year, so I'm really excited to incorporate them again in my decor this year. I really need to take the glass out of this one or just move it to the back, so I plan on doing that. I apologize for the glare, but this is just a beautiful print I think I got from either North Prints or Heirloom Print Shop, and it was super affordable, just a couple of dollars. And then I sent it over to, I think, Walgreens, had them print it and put it in here. I need to wipe it down a little bit, it's kind of smeared. This actually sat right above our stove and I really liked that. I thought it was really pretty, plus it's like fruit, and so it just was very fitting for the kitchen. So I'll probably incorporate this in the kitchen somehow. I've got a couple of different baskets that I have just kept over the years. This one I've had for a couple of years from the antique store, the Depot, that I love to go to, and a lot of my stuff is from there, to be honest. But I love this one. It's just very worn. It's not one that I'd want to put like a really nice blanket in because it's old. It's got some sharp little pull areas. It could definitely ruin a blanket. So I would probably stack or pile up, I should say, some pumpkins in here. It's a little bit big for apples. You would need a lot of apples, but I have one I grabbed from Hearth and Hand last year. I love this one. I love it so much. I am hopeful for y'all's sake that maybe they'll bring it back this year, but it is just this beautiful, deep, dark, bold color, and this one was listed as an apple picking basket. Last year I had those threshold ceramic pumpkins in here. I stuffed the bottom with just some tea towels, old like little hand towels, just to kind of give it some height. So I really only needed like 3 pumpkins in here. And I actually had it right back here on our piano and it looked so good. We'll see what I end up doing this year. I do like to try to switch it up each year. Even if I like had a setup that I really loved, I try to challenge myself with the same decor in styling it in a different way or in a different room. So I'm really gonna try to do that and just channel some creativity. Along the same line, I also have some wall baskets. This one I picked up at Kirkland's this year. I just shared this one actually in a recent video, I think maybe my last one, but just because I had all the baskets, I wanted to show you that one. Another one I have is from the antique store. This is just one of my favorites. I love it with a few little draping stems in it or just by itself. I think it's so pretty, so cute, and to be honest, I've seen these in several different places, not just at like antique stores. So you may be able to find something like this at a craft store or something similar. So I'm sure that you could find something like this one, but this is really my favorite. I think I'm gonna hang it on one of the hooks, like on our kitchen cabinetry. We have just like a big cabinet wall that's like blank, and eventually I want to build some shelves there, but I think just for the time being, I'm trying to give my husband a little bit of a break because we're working on this office project and it's kind of just like drawn out because we've just been so busy, and so it seems like every little pocket of time we get we're, you know, sanding this or painting that, you know. So anyway, I also have this one. I've had this for years. This one's from Target. It's threshold. I have the larger sizes that are like floor baskets. You can use this as like a magazine basket, but I thought some fall stems sticking out of it could be cute, and even hanging this up on a little peg on the wall could be really pretty as well. I have this gourd. This is the one I said that I've had for a really long time, and it's my favorite. I love him. He's so cute. He's really big, as you can tell, like definitely large compared to the ones that are behind me. I love the deep dark brown color. I think the camera's lightening it up just a little bit, but it's a beautiful one. I think I paid $12 for this one. So again, super affordable. In one of my recent decor haul videos, I shared a pillow decor haul from Amazon. They're so good, and I'm so excited to bring you in here and decorate and just add some color, some texture, and a little bit of fall to our couch in here. But I am going to wait until that video, so stay tuned. I did order some down inserts from Amazon, and I think that they're just going to make the pillows look a little bit more, you know, sophisticated. But I do have this one. This was a pillow that we sold in our shop way back when, and I've just always held on to it. It's pretty neutral, but still has that like green to it, and I love it. This pillow cover is from the shop called Porter Lane Home, and they sell a ton of different pillow covers for all the seasons, holidays, neutral, every day. It's a great, great shop, and they have just really, I mean, this is a high quality, thick pillow cover, and it's not just plain. It's got some of that almost heathering to it, which I really like. So this is a really great quality one. I also have, this is like so random, I'm sorry, I'm not really going in order, but this is a teapot that I found at the Depot Gibson Mill, and I love her. She's a little antique. I would never make tea in her because she's very old. Love the wooden handle. I thought that was so pretty, and just her coloring again. I just love like the deep dark browns this time of year. I have some mini gourds at the Depot, and I'm sure at other antique stores, but that's just what's local to me. I found just like a little bag of these gourds. I want to say they sell them for like $10 maybe. I'm not gonna grab all of them, but they are so cute, so teeny, lots of different little shapes, and I think that these are perfect for vase fillers. If you have like a bowl, I love antique bowls. That's like one of my weaknesses at an antique store. You can fill the bowl with these. If you have a hutch or like a lot of shelving, you could kind of sprinkle these in there, put them on your fireplace. You could put them anywhere. They're so cute, so tiny, and I love that they came in just like a little bag. I mean, I really got a good 10 or 12 of them in there. So super cute, and y'all, I think I just have an obsession with gourds. I also have wooden apples, and these were one of my favorite finds at the antique store. I have several of these. Actually, I also have pears. They're wooden pears. They fell. The bag was apparently not closed, so they're sitting on the rug in front of me, but these are so pretty. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about gourds, I promise, I hope. But these are the ones I spray painted last year. So they're kind of like a creamy white color, and I had them on our mantle above the fireplace last year, and it was so simple, yet I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. I want to try to switch things up and do something different this year, just because I've got all the gourds here, and I really do like them back here on the piano. So I'm probably gonna try to switch it up and sprinkle these throughout somewhere else in the house. We'll see. We'll come up with something good. Last year, I grabbed the corn from Target. I love this corn. It was so cheap. I don't remember how much, but I know I didn't spend a lot on it. And just look at it with like all the colors behind me. Now I'm like, oh, does it need to go back there? It looks so pretty. So this is fun. And then also I have a couple of little brooms, and I think these are so fun during the fall time. I actually was at the Depot and saw a couple that reminded me of these that I have, but they were like larger, not full-size brooms, but maybe like this long, and they had little loops like this one at the top, and you could hang it as part of, you know, just like wall decor, or put it up against your fireplace or in a little corner. But I thought those were fun. I just have two really small ones. This one we sold in our shop back in the day. And then this one is smaller. This one was Target. I think it was Hearth and Hand last year, and I love the little loop on the top, and it's just cute. I have a bunch of these candlesticks. They're antique brass. They are from our store. However, you can find them all over the place. They are the Creative Co-op brand, which Amazon sells a lot of. A lot of other small shops sell them. So I'll find some and link them for you down below. But what I love to do is I love to put these battery operated LED taper candles in there, and these are just wonderful because you can have them on a timer if you want to, and they can turn on every night. And then they have a little button, and if you want to see it turned on, you can kind of see like it actually flickers, which I think is so pretty. It's just cozy and gets me in the mood for all things fall. We are getting very close to the end of this haul, so that's exciting. I hope that you're enjoying this one. If you are, would you take just a moment to give this video a like? YouTube has been so goofy lately, and they really just have not been pushing a lot of my videos, which is so sad. So if you could just like, comment down below, leave me, you know, an emoji if you don't feel like typing anything out, or share it with a friend. That would mean the world to me, truly. Okay, so these came from Target. They were in a set of several, like maybe 4 to 6. I've got a little baggie of them, but they're really cute. And I've seen a lot of people sharing at Home Goods, I believe, and TJ Maxx, having a lot of pumpkins like made out of this. I think this is like the on trend thing this year, is like the wicker or woven pumpkins. I got this stem last year, I believe, or maybe the year before, from Target. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on it. I don't have the little tags. Sometimes I like to leave the tags on them if you're able to stick them in a vase without it being noticeable. That way, you know where you got them, especially if somebody asks. But I'm not positive on these, but I love them because they're just a nice neutral green, but they do have a little bit of browning to them, and I feel like they're really pretty for fall. I did end up cutting them last year. I can tell that I just kind of ripped the wire, so they will be cute in some of my shorter vases. So I think that's gonna be really pretty to incorporate. I'm looking for my new magnolia vase. If I get like some foam in here, I think that it'll help them stand up because the vase is a little bit too tall for them. But just to give you an idea, I think this is so pretty. Sorry, the sun has definitely gone behind some clouds, so it just got significantly darker in here. I love these too. I grabbed these from Target last year. There's 2 different sizes, and the larger one was 10, the smaller one was 6. And I'm really just loving these colors. You can tell that there's a little variety of some of the different plants in there. So cute and just simple and easy to add, just a little pop of fall anywhere. I think these are great for obviously things like shelves, but I also love these for your bathroom. If you want to add just the tiniest little pop of fall in there, add some fall scented soap, maybe a little hand towel that just, you know, has some fall coloring to it, and then one of these little plants on your vanity, and there you go. That's all you need. I know that not everyone brings fall decor into their bathrooms, but that's such a simple and affordable way to do so. I also have these guys, which are so cute. I'm trying to remember where I got them from, and I'm thinking Hobby Lobby, because they do have that aisle of florals that has dried florals like at the end in the fall section. And so I'm thinking that that's where these came from, but I need like a rubber band or some jute string to tie because they're just falling everywhere. But they definitely scream fall and are gonna look so pretty in a basket. I could see tying some jute around the stems here and maybe even putting them like in, you know, a gathering basket on my kitchen table or something. I think that would be really pretty. So I really like these guys. I'm gonna wrap up the video by sharing some wreaths. So I have just a couple. I think I ended up selling quite a bit last year, and then this is what I'm left with. So we'll see. I don't use like too many wreaths in our decor, but I love one on the front door. I usually will put one either in like our breakfast nook area or back behind me on some of these peg hooks. Sometimes I'll put one in our bedroom. Sometimes I'll put one on the mantle. So I like to have a variety and I like to have options. This one still has a tag on it. I used it last year on my front door, so that's kind of funny, but it was $30 last year. I haven't been into World Market this year to see their fall decor. I'm hoping to hop in there this week, so maybe I will include that in one of my upcoming videos. I don't really need a lot more, as you can tell. It may just be for the fun of going and window shopping, but this one's really pretty. I love all the fall colors in it. It's definitely got a variety, and I think this one will probably end up on our front door again. I have two of these and I'm so glad I do. They were so cheap on Amazon last year. I think I saw Amy Fritz, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw Amy Fritz share about these and I thought that it was too good to be true because they were so affordable last year. I know they were under $20. I'll have to see if I can find the link for them if they're still selling them. It's nothing like overly special, but I had one of these on the mantle. We have a little nail on the wood because we have a pretty thick section of wood right underneath the fireplace mantle before you get to the actual fireplace itself, so like on the surround, and it was really the perfect little touch of fall down there. So I may do that again this year, but I've got two so I can kind of play around with them and create a little cohesive look throughout the house. The last one that I have was from Target, I think last year, and it's definitely a lighter color. I actually had this in my sell pile, but I brought it downstairs and I just took something off the wall that we had in our breakfast nook and I hung it up on the nail and it actually looks really cute in there. So I think I'm gonna end up keeping this. I'm not sure if that's where I'll keep it, but it is really pretty and I just figured, you know, I ended up selling so much that it'll be okay if I keep this one. The sun decided to come out right as I am ready to end the video. That always happens, but thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to follow us over on Instagram where we share a little bit more of the day-to-day. You get to see a little bit more of our family over there and just things that we are doing around the house. All right, friends, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day.